Welcome to today's video, where we uncover the secrets of one of America's most talked about coins. The 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark might look simple, but its hidden history and surprising value make it a true treasure for collectors. The 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark is one of the most intriguing pieces in American numismatics, not because of an initial intention to make it a rare collectible, but because of the context in which it was produced. Collectors today are drawn to it due to its position at the crossroads of a major transition in U.S. coinage, the end of the 90% silver quarters and the introduction of the copper-nickel-clad design. Despite being a coin that was originally struck in massive numbers, certain varieties and error types from this year, particularly those surviving in attractive condition, have become highly desirable and command strong prices on the market. Even in dirty or circulated states, these coins hold value, especially when connected to rarity-driven features. In 1965, the United States Mint was under enormous pressure due to a nationwide coin shortage. The rising price of silver had caused hoarding of previous silver quarters, half dollars, and dimes, which forced the government to make a fundamental shift. Instead of continuing silver coinage, they authorized the production of clad coins composed of copper and nickel. The Washington quarter of 1965 marked the very first year of this change, making it a historically significant date for collectors. Because no mint marks were used on quarters between 1965 and 1967, identifying where they were produced is impossible, but this decision itself adds to the story of the coin, representing an attempt to discourage hoarding and speculation during a turbulent period in U.S. economic history. The obverse of the coin carries John Flanagan's well-known portrait of George Washington, which had already become a symbol of American coinage since its introduction in 1932. Washington's left-facing bust, with its classical styling, is surrounded by the word liberty at the top and the national motto, "In God We Trust," to the left. On the reverse, the eagle with spread wings dominates, perched upon a bundle of arrows with olive branches below, symbolizing strength and peace. The new copper-nickel-clad composition gave the coin a distinctive silvery look without the actual silver content, and this transition makes the 1965 issue especially important as a marker of change in U.S. currency history. Though many examples exist, finding coins struck with precision, full details, and minimal wear is extremely challenging today. Despite a very high mintage, well over 1 billion coins, 1965 Washington quarters are rare in certain forms. Errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or coins mistakenly struck on leftover silver planchets from 1964 make this date highly collectible. The condition is also a major factor. While many coins have survived in circulation, most are heavily worn or dirty, as you mentioned, reducing their eye appeal. However, pristine uncirculated examples, especially those graded at high levels by professional grading services, are exceptionally difficult to locate and can be worth significant amounts to advanced collectors. The combination of sheer numbers produced but few surviving in collectible grades creates a paradox of both availability and rarity. Market value is where this coin becomes truly fascinating. An average, dirty, circulated 1965 quarter may only be worth its face value, but special varieties tell another story. A 1965 quarter accidentally struck on a silver planchet has sold for well over $3,000 in auction, while other high-grade clad examples graded MS-67 or higher have reached between $5,000 and $8,000 depending on their strike quality and preservation. Collectors chase after these coins not only for their beauty but also because of their historical importance as the first non-silver quarters. It is the combination of scarcity in high condition and the excitement of error types that drives values sharply upward, and recent auction records show increasing demand. For collectors hoping to own one of these coins, there are several important strategies to keep in mind. The first is to always authenticate rare varieties, especially the silver planchet errors, through reputable grading companies such as PCGS or NGC. Proper certification can make the difference between an ordinary coin and one worth thousands of dollars. Storing these coins carefully in protective holders ensures that surface quality is preserved, as even small scratches can drastically reduce value. Searching through older collections, bulk lots, and estate sales can sometimes yield surprising finds, especially since many 1965 quarters remain overlooked by casual owners. The appeal of the 1965 Washington quarter extends far beyond its metallic content or face value. It represents a turning point in U.S. coinage policy, a symbol of economic adaptation, and a piece of numismatic history that reflects the challenges of the mid-20th century. Collectors prize it both for its artistry and its story, as it bridges the classic silver issues with the modern clad era. Its enduring value comes from its rarity in certain conditions and the passion collectors have for the Washington Quarter series as a whole. Ultimately, the 1965 quarter without a mint mark is far more than an everyday coin. It captures the essence of a historical transition, offers a window into the challenges faced by the U.S. Mint, and provides collectors with opportunities to hunt for rare and valuable varieties. Whether one owns a well-worn, dirty example or a brilliant mint-state rarity, the coin carries with it both historical weight and investment potential. Its legacy continues to attract both seasoned numismatists and new enthusiasts, ensuring that it will remain an important piece in the story of American coinage for decades to come.